Hi, I'm Becky with Fluency, and in today's video, we're going to dive into the topic that often causes some confusion, and this is the shipment inbound status on Amazon. So stay tuned in this video. I'm going to really demystify that status and show you the implications that it has for your business operations. So did you know that term shipment inbound can sometimes cause a lot of headaches for brands that are selling on Amazon? This is not really just about waiting for inventory. There's actually a lot more at play here, and really understanding this can be crucial for really managing your supply chain effectively, as Amazon is usually a very strong sales channel that's getting a lot of velocity with sales. Now, if you want to learn more about why you shouldn't run out of inventory when you're selling FBA, make sure to watch this video here, and I'll really dig into that video of sharing why you do not want to run out of inventory. Now, in the context of fulfillment by Amazon or FBA, shipment inbound is going to refer to that status that is assigned to your inventory when it's on its way to Amazon's fulfillment center. So this status, it's really an integral part of the FBA shipping process, so it is important that you understand it as the CEO or the CMO, or maybe even you're the director of the operations at your company. This is important for you to know about. So let's break it down really by the overall FBA shipment process, and this will help you to understand where this fits in. So the first step is really that shipment creation phase. This is where you're preparing to send in your inventory to Amazon. Then next, it has shipment inbound. This is when your inventory is en route to the fulfillment center. And right after this, you'll usually get an email, for instance, that your shipment has been checked in on Amazon, but that's really its own step. And that's going to be the next step that I'll share. So receiving, when you see that as your status for an FBA shipment, that's going to be that Amazon is receiving and scanning your inventory into their system. So the product is already typically available for sale, but if you are completely out of units, for instance, your listing, you may see a longer than usual arrival time if it's still in that receiving status. And all of these statuses are really important, especially in busy times of the year with sales like Q4, when things are going to take a little bit longer. So this is good to be aware of the phases. Now, then you've got, after it's being received, it goes into available for sale. So this is when your products, they're actually available for the customers to purchase. You'll see those closer 1 to 2 day shipping times, things like that. Now, understanding that flow, it's going to help you manage expectations and really planning out your sales strategy for Amazon. Now, if you want a tutorial on Amazon inventory management, I think you'll find this video useful here, and I kind of break down a lot about inventory management. Now, typically, it can take anywhere from a few days to a couple of weeks for inventory to transition from that shipment inbound status to available for sale. This is obviously going to be varied based on the shipping methods, how far it's being sent, how efficient Amazon's receiving process is, which, like I said, it mentions during Q4 and other busy times, like before Prime Day, other big sales like that, you're going to expect longer inventory times for it to get received by Amazon and checked in and everything like that. Now, what does this mean for you? So inventory management, knowing when your products are going to arrive, this is going to help you plan your inventory levels more accurately, and that's going to prevent stockouts or even overstock situations, especially since when you run out of stock, you may lose important keyword ranking. We've seen this happen, and having too little of inventory on Amazon as of 2024 now, you're actually getting charged extra fees for having low inventory in addition to having too much inventory. So you always want that really happy middle ground of making sure you're staying in stock but not overstocked. Shipping timelines is something else. So understanding that inbound process, it's going to allow you to better estimate the delivery times, which can then improve customer satisfaction, right? You don't want customers coming to your listings on Amazon only to find you don't have any inventory ready for them, as you may lose that customer to another brand. There's also cost implications. So delays or issues in the inbound process, that can increase your storage costs or impact your cash flow for sure. We like a kind of a sweet spot of 45 days of inventory as just a general rule, but that's going to change based on seasonality of your product, the time of year, on how much inventory will be enough, but not too much at Amazon's warehouses. So Why does this matter to you as a business owner or a CMO? Well, typically any hiccup in that process is going to directly affect your bottom line and your marketing and your advertising efforts on Amazon, even off of Amazon. So delays can really lead to lost sales opportunities and customers that become dissatisfied because it's not available, they're frustrated, maybe they wanted to reorder, things like that. But with the right strategies, you can really mitigate those risks. So do you have any interesting shipment inbound scenarios, or if you have any tips to share, let us know in the comments below. Now, one effective strategy to consider while your shipment is still on its way to Amazon is using Amazon's, they have an in-stock head start program. So that feature is going to allow your products to be available for purchase even before they arrive at the fulfillment center. So let me explain briefly on how it works. So what it is, first off, it's really a program that lets customers order products that are on its way to Amazon's fulfillment centers. So those orders will be fulfilled as soon as the inventory is checked in. This will kind of help mitigate the lost sales that I talked about. Now, the purpose of that, really that main goal, it's to prevent lost sales opportunities due to like things being out of stock. It's also to help keep your product ranking stable by maintaining availability, because if your listing runs in and out of stock, that does hurt its selling ranking essentially, and where you show up with keywords and ranking on keywords as well. Now, there's a lot of benefits to using that in-stock head start program. You can actually start generating sales. You can maintain the customer interest even during inbound shipment phases that may have lost interest otherwise. Now, you could also temporarily use FBM for your product that's fulfilled by merchant, where you're using your own logistics provider instead of Amazon. But you will really want to make sure that that logistics provider and shipper understands how Amazon works, since you don't want to hurt your account health with late shipments coming through on FBM that could hurt on your account health tab inside Seller Central. Now, if you don't know too much about the differences between FBA and FBM, I think you'll find this next video helpful, where I break down the difference and to find out which one is better for your business.